the screen for Bledsoe. Another three for Phoenix.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 19 points in the win against Miami.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Now here's Freak. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Out to Morris. The tray. And the shot is good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Levine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Wiggins. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it to Tucker. Morris right side. And now it's a double-digit lead. Morris has got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Garnett. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Levine. Inside, and it's blocked.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Now here's Freak. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And here's Freak, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Kept alive, Chandler kicks it to Tucker. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Levine. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pekovic dishes to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pekovic. Here's the 3. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Suns leading by 11. The shot. Maxwell's shot is no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Pass to Martin from downtown. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And a wide open look for Freak. And the rebound goes to Martin.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Towns, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the Suns here with a different look. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Chandler. Warren comes in for Morris. Jarrell Wright's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Jefferson comes in for Wiggins. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Jones subbed in for Levine. And Jang kicks to Muhammad. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he makes the first. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Maxwell. And it's Chandler in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Levine passes to Wiggins. Plays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Now, Freak, 8 points for him. Stolen by Levine. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And the basket by Maxwell.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball. Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Martin against Maxwell. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for them. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 27 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Levine. 1:51 left now here in the second. Chandler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Phoenix timeout. All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name. That tells the story well enough, or what? What a season.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Kevin Martin. Suns leading by 18. And here's Maxwell for 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Levine dishes to Muhammad. Wiggins with it. Now Chandler defending.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Minnesota with the ball, following the three-pointer by Freak. Pekovic with a screen. Levine kicks to Wiggins. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Allen's checked in for Chandler. Warren comes in for Morris. Terrell Wright's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. And he gets it to go.
They have got to box out better
might be
than
too late.
that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
It does by itself. It's like you got like a day left.
And here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now the feed to Muhammad. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The 3 from Maxwell. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Well,
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
he might be at the crib.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Yeah, at round 4. I think he get off tonight, late tonight.
Stay on that Spider-Man shit. You never want to go off that Spider-Man shit.
He said Spider-Man.
Yeah, fucking you go full wall. That Black Ops 3.
Oh, he's stupid.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Checking out the group for Flip Saunders to start the second half. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns. And it's Levine in at the point guard position. Maxwell's shot is no good. The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%.
I gotta learn the moves. I gotta learn. Where the hell is
Here's Levine.
tutorial at?
Garnett outside.
You gotta go to. I don't think they got a tutorial on there.
There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Like, help me out and shit. Good move. I don't know how to
Takes
do
a
it.
3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Wait, you can't do the finish.
Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And the basket by Maxwell.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
He's good at that, man. They got an epic battle.
Martin the pass to Levine.
He can reverse it. Yeah, he good at the reverse it. His time is
Now here's
on.
Wiggins. Guarded by Tucker.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you
Yeah,
want
you
the
run
refs
right
in that
past
situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
That's good.
Hold on,
28
man.
points for free.
Oh my
And an
God,
open
y'all
path
see this
to the
shit?
hoop there.
Hold on,